Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, of week 3 of the Heroes of the Storm Ember series. Winner of this walks away with $50, courtesy of Gamestah. And there's always the MVP nomination up for grabs to be awarded at the end of the Fire and Ice Invitational Series. The MVP will get a Rig 500 HD headset, thanks to Plantronics. And boys, Skimmy and Starving, your casters for this evening. Fission versus Fusion. Lads, what can we expect from this one?
We actually saw these teams go up against each other, I believe, in the first week. Fission versus Fusion, the two tongue twisters, I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
I mean, I believe Fission came out on top the first week against Fusion.
I'm just bringing it up on my screen now, so we actually have a score to refer to.
So just bear with us here.
Last time these two teams actually went up against each other, Fission did take it out. They did beat Fusion. So Fusion looking for those redeeming rights, if you will. Yeah. But it's the first time that Fusion are finding themselves in a grand final. So looking to pick up a chance to get $50. But also because we're going to be rocking a best of 3 tonight, a little bit more balanced, so you can actually just choose somebody out.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, we had to run best of ones last week and the week before just because of time restrictions with server restarts and all that sort of carry on.
It's a slightly different format. Yeah. We're just trying to sort of find the right, most optimal format to run with for the long term.
And of course, you know, we get a lot of these ideas and moderations, alterations, based on your feedback about the series and what you guys think, the players, the viewers, whatever. Maybe you just like the Heroes of the Storm and you think there may be a better way to go about it. But, you know, we're open to all ideas and suggestions, but let's get into the draft of the maps here. So 3 maps banned out for each side, leaving Cursed Hollow, Battlefield of Eternity, and Infernal Shrines. We haven't seen Cursed Hollow today. Be pretty intrigued to see that.
It's coming down to it. I mean, I feel as if the safe option is to ban away the Cursed Hollow and just go for the Infernal Shrines. It's the map that most people are sort of comfortable on. No surprise there. So Infernal Shrines is going to be the map that we see. I expect to see much of the same as last time, really. A lot of wave clear, a lot of aggression.
Yeah, definitely. So just to go over this real quick as well, so none of you guys are confused. Left-hand side, because of the Heroes Draft technical issue, Team 1, blue team is Fission. Red team, team 2 is Fusion. So Fission and Fusion.
Yeah, pronunciation is really going to be key for this one here, so do keep an eye on that. But yeah, Heroes Draft is a slight bit bugged out. I'm not too sure what the case is with that one. I was looking at the previous drafts, and they seem to be working quite fine for the HTC, but after that, it doesn't matter what I type in. It's Team 1 and Team 2, so I have to have a look. But, you know, Fusion are taking their time with this very first ban. They're already gone through their regular time pool down to 40 seconds in their bonus time pool. They're hovering the Sonya pick so far, which is no surprise because of this map, and they pass it across now to Fission.
Yeah, definitely. You can't go wrong with the Sonya ban or first pick, really, because such a strong bruise on this map. We've talked about it quite a couple of times. But, you know, she is the first pick. But they did it in a couple of seconds of the time pool, 21 to be exact. Illidan has been banned out for the side of Fission, so they don't want to be dealing with it.
So it leaves Zul available, but it's whether or not, cool. So, I mean, Kelfast is that much better when they are stacked up against each other. Kelfast taken away straight away, no hesitation by Fusion. Expect now Fission to say, well, we're going to take the Zul. I think that's a pretty much given at this stage. It's whether or not they're going to go for Li Ming. I don't think it's that strong this early on.
Yeah, definitely. And so strong. You can use the ultimate in so many different ways with Kelfast, whether it be a zoning tool, whether it be a tool where you gain your skulls, or just general damage, you know, for the team comps and the big team fights. So a lot of utility coming out with also so many different ways you can build it. So strong. And of course, if you played well, it's such a hard raid, Kelfast.
Did you ever do it in a day?
Oh, well, I mean, I did after the nerf. So, I was one of those players. Not the 25% buff to what but we're digressing here slightly.
We are slightly digressing, but we did call the Zor pick there. Great up as well. One of the top tier picks. It's really sort of round out your comp. You can really go from anywhere with this one. Global pressure, fair damage.
Or
and they're going to try. I was just going to say they're going to try and deny also from James because they're very impressive with the
yeah, definitely. They're like, you know what, we're not keen on you flying to the back line and gusting us back into your team with a Kerrigan combo into a Stitches hook. You know, fair enough. I don't want to
gust into a Kelfast. Like, imagine if you gusted into the gravity line. You're like,
it'd be so much wind. Yeah, you know, that's
not good wind either.
Yeah, not good wind. That's some bad wind if I've ever had any. And you know, if you've ever had a bad night on the drinks, you've probably had that before. But you know, the next picks are coming out. Kara Zim has been picked up for the red side. So that's Team Fusion. Just so you guys know, just keep that in your minds. And Joanna. So they picked up their tank nice and early. Karazim has been getting a lot of play these days, considering back in the day, he was rarely picked up.
That's what I'm saying, basically, is he's finding himself to be that much more valued now. The AoE kill, the AoE heal potential, as well as the fact to actually get amongst it with the other members to heal up on the fly. But not to mention, like I said before, he's got that healing ward, a lot of potential when you're looking just to sort of fight on those shrines.
Healing wards can actually be killed by AoE damage now, though, can't they? Since the update.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, exactly. So
balancing that out a wee bit.
Joanna's the interesting one here because Joanna's been taken over Muradin, over ETC. Which really suggests a value wave clear just that much more.
I think in this map it does make a lot of sense as well, though. If Team 1 Fission, actually try and get the backline, try to sort it out. They can go for the condemned Joanna, which is quite annoying, really disruptive, and you can be just when you are getting those infernal shrines a lot faster, you can leave her and one other person there maybe, and you're gonna be able to get that nice and easy. So we're gonna have to wait and see how they kind of round out the team comp. That looks like Fission banned out Thrall. So they banned out 2 bruisers, 2 of a very, very strong...
Banned out Chen, very interesting as well. So they definitely know that Demise has played it before, and it was very frustrating to go up against. The main reason I can really think of this Chen pick is to say we don't want him just to jump onto the kill fast and really disrupt him and push him out of his positioning.
Yeah, definitely. But they're now hovering a Kerrigan. So... interesting if we're going to see a Kerrigan again. It worked very well last time. So strong on this map as well. Hasn't been banned out.
ETC.
So I'm imagining because Uther has been banned out, Fusion have already picked their support. It's highly likely that we are going to see ETC Uther as the last 2 picks for the side of Fission.
The interesting thing is, do you need to pick up your tank straight away? I mean, you're looking at what Team 2 have so far. You're looking at what, Fusion have so far. And you see the Cal fast thinking that's a type I can dive onto. But then it brings up the point again of Joanna can use that condemn if you telegraph your ability to actually pull off that mosh pit. Do I need to pick up that tank right now? Or do we have it pretty much set in mind that we're going for Uther? That's all we care about. I mean, especially because you're going up against Kel, they might still be hovering the idea of Rhaegar.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I was thinking as well. They could definitely go for the Rhaegar. It opens up a whole lot more opportunities as to, just split healing essentially. So going to be able to deal with Kalthas a whole lot easier. If Karazim actually chooses to go for the 7-sided strike, you don't usually see it. But when you're running heavy bruiser comps, you sometimes can see it, or like a lot of HP, because you're going to be burning through that very quickly.
The only time I tend to really see 7-sided strike is when you have a comp that can separate people away. So if the tank dives aggressively, you gust the rest of the people as long as you're in a good position for it. And then that Muradin who jumps in aggressively now finds himself
getting punched.
Basically dead, because the 7-sided strike alone onto one member, that's going to take you down. It's very strong on the support.
Yeah, definitely. So strong. So a new break being hovered as well for the second tank. Make it a whole lot more difficult for ETC to be able to get those mosh pits. But, of course, 1 Divine Shield's all it takes to me. 1 Divine Shield.
I'm just curious as to how they ran this comp out. They've already got 3 melee at this stage. One if they're going to go for another ranged assassin of some sort, potentially the Sylvanas, and to try and silence out the combo of the ETC and the Kerrigan. I mean, right now they have 3 ways of interrupting that mosh pit, 3 ways of trying to clump up what Kerrigan do. Medivh's being picked here, but Medivh is banned.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to find out what's gone on there. Give me a second, but let's have actually round out this draft before we do jump into them and tell them that can't be done. Let me just quickly...
Yeah, don't worry.
Just quickly figure out what's going on here. Very interesting.
Let me do his admin duties here. Unfortunately, incorrect hero has been picked up. Medivh is banned for the first 2 weeks of releases. You cannot play her. I'm not sure why they picked her up. Maybe a bit of a misclick or something like that. But they do pick her. So that does look like that is their team card that they are looking in. Just going to have to get word from Team Fusion, essentially, as to what's going on there. Because, Medivh's banned, mate. He's banned. Okay, so we'll just wait and see what their response is here. So just, excuse me, bear with us. Greymane.
Greymane was their pick.
Yeah,
okay.
Greymane was the actual pick there. So Medivh is not the pick. It is actually Greymane. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we are going to be getting into it. Getting invited into the lobby. Kit Fox, do you have anything to add before we drop on off?
Which chat is just exploding, guys. But yes, good pick up there. The draft's been just so annoying tonight, hasn't it? It's been the bane of our existence tonight. But I'll tell you what, guys, Fission versus Fusion, this is one for the ages. The Fusion guys have already been Ember Series champions. Can they take it again? I've got a feeling that Fusion, I don't know, that given we saw them nearly throw last game something, I think they might be a little bit on edge.
Yeah, I think, they played pretty well last game towards the end of the game. They're probably feeling a bit more warmed up now. So I think it's highly likely we'll see a very, very close best of 3 out of both teams, Fusion and Fission.
I mean, it's going to be the tongue twister finale. Just to reiterate again, Medivh was not the actual pick there. He is banned. It's going to be the Grey main. Just waiting for this lobby to be set up. But yeah, looking at this chat, I am glancing over it right now. Like you boys both said, it is blowing out of proportion. So I have to read that in my free time. But what are your predictions on this one?
Well, looking at the team comps, I mean, it's anyone's guess. We predicted things and been wrong before, Skimmy. But, I think Fission have been playing really well up until the third week. I mean, they still are. So, I guess, to be honest, I'm just going to have to go with the safe bet, Skimmy, and just go with Fission. But if you disagree with me, or if you think, Skimmy's probably moving towards the right side, the better side of Fusion, toss your comments out. We want to hear them, We want to hear your predictions, and maybe, you can have a couple of cheeky bets with your friends. Maybe a drink, maybe just a high five. I don't know what kids bet on these days. Skins for whatever. I don't know. But, get your comments out there, get yarning, and get your suggestions out. And we'll be heading into this game very shortly, just waiting for the last members to join up. But the MVP as well, something to look out for in each game. We didn't touch over that real quick for this game. Just make sure you're looking out for your favorite player. Of course, we've seen James perform so well today. We've seen so many other players perform well today. Make sure you're looking out for your favorite player. Of course, there's no Medivh. She's banned. He's banned. What am I saying? He's he. So 4 out of 10 players are ready.
Appreciate the follow-up whilst you're covering me here. Yeah, lots of action going on right now. Typing away furiously. Trying to really figure out what's going on. But we are going to have some Heroes of the Storm action. It is going to be a grand final between the two giants. It's going to be Fission up against Fusion. Fission looking to take out both Week 2 and Week 3 for 50 mils of cold hard cash.
Yeah, indeed. And just, why not just, have a bit of time to appreciate these guns. It looks like Alpha's actually got max engineering here. Fantastic. I wonder if he's got the epic mount.
Yeah, it's got those goals that you make when you're, fresh off the boat at the top tier level.
Yeah, top tier level. So, he's certainly got his cosmetics and he's all ready to go. It looks like some of the players are just discussing a couple of things between themselves, just deciding if they're ready and whatnot. But, Skimmy's keen. He's just prompting to go.
Is the goal. We want this section underway. We don't want you guys to be waiting any longer than you have already. We want to just jump into it. We want to let our voices literally just carry on through the night.
But look at this, the 5-4-3-2-1, not the 3-2-3 or the medium 3-1-3.
The ANZ Paul's meta. It's what we're known for, and it's what we actually haven't seen anything tonight, which is, how about that?
Yeah, well, maybe we'll maybe we're overdue for once, Kimmy. So on the left-hand side, we do see the big boys in Fission. We do see Lahal playing Zul, Revolve to Solve on ETC, Jam on Falstad, Demise on Kerrigan, and Chop on Uther.
Yeah, and on the right-hand side, leading the way for them, it's Moops on Joanna. As we jump into the game, it's also going to be Nick Nimip on Kelfast. Hux on Karazim again. It's James now playing Greymane, and Hiccup has swapped onto an Ubrek.
Yeah, indeed. So, toss out your bets in the Twitch chat. Everyone, good luck, have fun. It's been cool by both teams. So if you've got any bets and you've got any, things you want to say about both teams, maybe you've got a bit of BM as well, but bad blood between us. Toss it out on the chat. I'm sure they'll read it after they win or lose. No worries about that. So the game is going to get started off. Skimmy, is there any weird talents being picked up so far? Anything you want to touch on?
No, just basically waiting for everybody to lock in at level 1. Oh, one interesting thing really starting now, I've actually seen, is the Fell Infusion picked up at level 1 by Nick Nimik. He's not gone for the Arcane Barrier, which is pretty much a staple at this point for the survivability that Kelfast can have. So very interested to see how he plays this one out. It's going to give him a lot more laning pressure, but at the expense of being an easier target to find and kill.
Yeah, definitely. So Kelfast definitely looking to deal a lot of damage in this game. Well, no stranger to that in general. So bit of a toss-up breaking out the mid. They're just trying to find their footing here. Clear the first wave, and look at that. ETC getting a bit aggressive. Revolve to Solving. Drops Soho already condemned. Oh! Big Kerrigan combo going to be stunning 3 of them into the side fusion there. And wow, what a way to start off the game. So a lot of damage being dispersed onto both sides of the teams. The cow himself looks like he's already half into me. Might need to pick off as he's been tenderized by him. Yeah,
got chopped in there and he got dropped very, very low, but the finishing blow just was not there. But the Bone Prism is coming on towards the LKL fast, but the counter engage actually going to Revolve to solve the living bomb on top of him. Hux is actually going to go for the kill, but Hux might actually pay for it himself. He's running away, but people are dropping so low, Starving, but they're just not dying.
Wow, I mean, Revolve's still playing so risky. He's certainly being topped up by his support, the Uther player, but man, he's playing this to a key, really. He's just healing him up in the last second, so very aggressive players. Not sure if he's playing a bit too risky, but we have to wait and see see how that pans out from Greyman. Of course, going against Gamestah, the lane, which Gamestah may not have too much of an issue of. Bit of a range to Rose, but that's about it until the Greyman gets too aggressive. Look at this combo coming out, double Kerrigan stun and Revolve to solve. Already in a nice position. Nick the Mick probably going to go down here as Chopper's trying to take him out. He's out of range though. Wow.
The only critique I have to that, and the reason that Nick the Mick got away, is they overlapped their CC. Yeah. You know, the Kerrigan combo went straight on top of the power slot. If they spaced out just even half a second, that they would have got that kill. But the fact that they all went in one time, the CC wasn't as effective.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it can come down to it when you're just, you want to get that kill when you want to back off. It looks like that is what they're trying to do. Demise was really low on mana there, so I'm not sure he wants to stick around that fight for too long, Skimmy. Which is maybe why he made the decision so quickly, but Nick the Mick rotating towards the mid lane.
He was given a lifeline there. He should have died, but you know, he's back in the action once again. He's going to be quite happy. First try now has spawned, and it looks to be that Fusion need to hit level 4 before they even consider going for this one.
Yeah, definitely. Hiccups already uses Burrow as well to get out of that fight in the early stages. Vault is also in the front line and condemn on moves is now on cooldown as well. But look at how much damage Vault is taking already. Drops solo chain bomb, surely going to be the cook. Wow, it didn't go down. Shield is very on point there from Chop, saving his life. So Chop, that could be MVP moment for you. But look at this, the fight's still breaking out. 5 members of Fusion confidently postured around this capture here. But wow, nice stun coming out from Kerrigan. That's actually a 3 or 4 man stun. Demise getting so low though. Look at that. The Solve actually keeping him alive. Wow, Demise is just still going. This has been a random game so far. Revolve to Solve goes down as well, though. It's 2 picks for
this has been the story of this game stopping. People drop so low and just getting away on a fraction of health. How is it even possible? Zul the entire time was not there, but Fission still winning that engagement. The fact is, though, they've lost 2 members as a result. Now Fusion, with the man advantage, are going to actually pressure on towards the Shrine. With 25 to 8, it looks to be theirs. Yeah, but Nick the Mick, a lot of members of Team Fusion are very out of mana here, so they can get these pretty quickly. They just clump them up and then, you know, burst them down in a nice big format. So French Lake's going to be beautiful at dealing with that sort of thing. 4 more for the side of Fusion. They've got themselves a nice win. Arcane Punisher. They need 1!
1 more. Come on,
they need 1!
And they're just, wow, they might actually lose a member. Moves has dropped so low here, and they're doing a good job of zoning this actually. They just realised they need 1 more. Come on, guys. They're really calling it for it. They just can't get it. So
if they lose, without getting that 1, I'm going to be so till 25 to 39, 28 now. It's climbing up. Nobody can walk in because they have no mana. Hux is walking in now. He's thinking, this is ridiculous. We need to take 1. That's all we need. He can't get it. Didn't even get it.
To 39, 37. It's getting even closer.
No way. Oh my lord. They didn't even get it.
They didn't even get it.
My lord, so Fission playing that to a T. I can't stress that enough. But look at this. This might actually be another play. Moves in CC. Was worried. Here comes John C. But no, Unstoppable has been beautiful. Wow, yeah, very nice. So can't stress that enough. What a play, and it's already so close. 6 on 6. Very equal XP, but it is going to quickly swing in a favour for Team Fission here as they push for the first Punisher. Yeah, Punisher's going to work its way on towards that fort now, taking out those 2 towers. The Arcane Punisher, the zoning Punisher, if anything, really, as he works his way down this bottom hand side. Hiccup on the solo defense right now, not much that he can do. Greymane forced to retreat and go to the top lane to try and counteract what Jim Jam's doing now on that file step. But, I mean, how about that? 39 and you only need 1, and everybody's going in 1 by 1, just too scared to commit. Yeah, definitely. I mean, what the better play would have been there, I believe, is just to all commit and get that and back off. Like, you may have lost the play, but at least you wouldn't have lost that. But look at that big combo coming out. ETC jumping in into the front of the fight, but moves may go down as well. I believe Calcite is off cooldown, or on cooldown, sorry. They couldn't quite establish another kill, but man, they got a lot of words out of that first Punisher. And not to mention, Starving, also Greymane died 1v1 in the top lane there, so Jim Jam once again has found himself 2 towers for free, working on that well now. It's going to secure themselves an even stronger advantage coming up for the next shrine. Fission are just doing what they've done all game. They're just finding themselves a lead. They're going to find themselves level 10 first and putting Fusion on the back foot. I mean, while we have a bit of downtime, Skimmy, can we look over the talents really quickly? Can you give the rundown for that for the viewers as well? Anything weird that you're looking out for? Same build that we saw in the front of his last game, so the extra barrel roll. So, and then in mind, Jim Jam might have been inspired by what he saw James do last game. Across the board, though, it just seems to be the fact that Wisdom Duelist is being picked up by Greymane. So James, well, he's looking to play extremely aggressive. With a Karazim support, the only one there to aid him, I'm curious to see how this one goes out. Yeah, but a bit of a fight breaking out actually there. Sorry to interrupt you, but look at Revolt Soul being dropped solo. Cut to the throat is surely going to be going off very soon. He's so keen for this fight. Revolt Soul doing a good job of dispersing that. 3 engaging that though. Oh, look at that chain bomb. Actually going to be the whole mincemeat's going to go down, get fried.
Saw him run by Chop like, heal me, and Chop's like, I can't.
Yeah. Chop's just like, mate, I'll make you into a burger as you know.
But that's actually a really good trade, given the fact that Fusion aren't 10, and they actually got that kill for free.
Yeah, definitely. So, look at Nick here, actually out of position. He is going to get caught out. That's a free kill. Demise is going to pop his ultimate as well. Keep the Ravagers as well. Very, very smart by Demise. They're going to be able to get a kill into James as he resets his Q once more. Stone Combo going to be coming out very shortly as well. That battle momentum going to be the cause of Flux's death. The Bone Prism coming out as well. Boomerang, everything. All the rest is going to be just, he's going to mop up there.
It sounds so negative, but it's such a bad fight for them to go for. They should have left the kill fast. He was caught out in his positioning. Shouldn't have been there in the first place. But then the fact that they actually re-engaged to try and save him, it really secured.
And the team there, so you know,
it really secured the end for them. They're not 10. They can't fight. And now the Shrine is active.
They don't really.
Not good.
Yeah, they don't even really need to go for the Shrine right away. We do see Revolve Dissolve and Lahal actually running up, and Nick the Moke's just trying to scope it out. But you know, they can just play this pretty patiently. They can get an easy camp and go back and, you know, get full mana and stuff, and just play passives on it. It's exactly what
they're doing. Yeah, Fission actually picking up the Kazra in the bot lane there. Falcon's still bot trying to keep James active as possible. I mean, the interesting thing is it's in the top lane, and this is what we're talking about. Falcon actually grabbed that well before, so if they do go for that engagement, they have the back out, they have no world attached. So once again, they win those small little skirmishes. ETC's actually started off now, but they're not committing, so they're just basically spreading their resources around in a very efficient manner.
Yeah, really just trying to find some way to get back into the game here. But there's actually a bit of an engagement going down already. Heck's being caught out. There's a bit of a tussle going down. Burrow to get out of there. It's some Fission, Barrow. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But here comes the Phoenix. It's going to be a nice zone tool. Popped a wee bit early though. No fight is going to come of that, especially with no CC follow-up. So there's one big ultimate down.
Fission almost baited that engagement, saying, cool, you popped an ultimate, that's one down, that's down for 50 seconds, and now you can't really contest us as strongly on the front.
Exactly, so this is already looking better for Fission than they wanted. But Revolve Dissolve, all the cooldowns are back for Fission here. They just need to play this until we're key. So look at this ETC already getting knocked up into the grab laps, leaving down cooldown already. But here comes, this might be the opportunity. 2 man with a divine shield combo, very, very nice. Sweet, and he walks straight into it. Nice gust as well. And here comes Demise for the follow-up. Nice! My lord, this is just stuff dreams are made of right here, ladies and gentlemen. So Demise really showing the power of the combo there, and the ETC mosh pit, and Joanna walking in to
honestly, they all clumped up from that gust. Huge Kerrigan combo, and it was almost like, how are you? Yeah. Bone Prism and poison across all of you. What can you do?
Wow, I can't stress that fight enough how well they win in Fission's favour there. Just everything going right for them. They are going to pick up this Mortal Punisher. We do see Nick the Mix being in the bot lane for that soak as they continue to try and, you know, get themselves back into that game, but this just isn't looking good for them, Skimmy.
No, not at all. 13 to 11, soon to be 14. They're finding themselves with a 2.5 level lead right now. Fission really running away with this game. Another Punisher now in the top side to get that full. And they're going to carry on that aggression. Expect to see as soon as Johnson jumps in, they're going to go for another kill target again. It's Joanna this time. Iron Skin is popped. That's the CC invulnerability gone now. And Revolve Dissolve trying to come in for the cheeky drive-by with that power slide, trying to look for an opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is when we are going to see the Gust being used as well. We do see Jim Jam running on the left-hand side. Nice stuns coming out, and oh wow, Nick certainly going to go down there, way out of position. Phoenix has gone down, but this is looking so good for Fission as they can just punch on him. The Punishers have been getting so much work.
Imagine if he had a Ken barrier, he could have potentially lived. I mean, the aggressive Fission was winning the first, but they're not finished there. Divine Palms pop preemptively, but it's not going to be used at all. And they may have overcommitted now. Gast is used defensively, they realise that they can't get the kill. And, starving, a very aggressive sort of set of series.
Yeah, I do feel like, you know, Kerrigan was trying to make the best out of that situation there. She didn't pop a Maelstrom most of the shields. Couldn't be really popped to save herself there. But, wow, they could actually get a couple kills here if they play this well. Look at Jim Jam sealing in the back there. But, wow, no, that actually means Hiccup might go down here. Getting way too aggressive, my friends. Stun combos. Wow.
They were too split.
Way too split. Fission just really getting confident there. Fine shield being popped on the hull. He's going to be able to self-heal and stuff up. A wee bit. Bone Prism being used. And the 3-man mosh once again. Revolve Dissolve. Man, what a play. There's the second mosh in a row. Really playing it to a T. And Fusion, though, is getting a bit too overconfident here. The 13 talent tier advantage for Fission might just be too much for them.
Honestly, they're about to hit level 16 before Fusion even touched 13. This is ridiculous right now, Starving. Sort of the same as we saw the up. Level 16 has been acquired before 30's been taken. Have Fission overextended now?
Yeah, and they're doing the exact same thing what happened last time. The Hull's desperately trying to CC the Greymane there from following up. Revoltosolve's going to come and try and back his team up now, and yes, he does push them away. But this could actually be another engage. Here they come. Here comes the Maelstrom. Here comes the stun combo from Kerrigan. Hux is probably going to go down. Must Divine Palm, very, very prompt. But Revoltosolve still doesn't have his ultimate. That's another 70 seconds. Divine Shield, 30-second cooldown on that as well. Less shield being used. Chopper is going to go down. Healing is going to be coming up. And the 13 talent advantage is coming up. Nick the Mix sitting back, dealing as much damage as he can. James at the back one as well. So Demise having none of that though. And here comes Demise once more. And Hiccup trying to get another kill. Is he going to be able to get it? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can. Yes, he does. Wow, Demise playing so aggressive right now. Nick the Mix going down as well. Is he going to find a fourth kill on Pucks? Most likely he is. And here comes Ravage, just hop. And wow, there's a bit of being going across the chat as well. So look at this. So aggressive. Jim, no, he says. Jim Jam.
It's bait city. I don't understand this right now. And the fact that Demise had extra range on that Ravage really set that whole thing up. You look like you're away. Nope, I've got you. Yeah. You're away. No, you're dead as well. It's ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Kerrigan putting in work. Demise is a player that's been around for quite some time as well. Skimmy's quite renowned for his avatar play and that sort of thing. Haven't seen him playing the Kerrigan in a while, but playing it so well. Kerrigan, so many stun combos coming out of that, and it's just been proving so bad for them. But now the third Punisher is coming up, Skimmy. It's the first one. It looks like it's going to be going in Fission's favor once again.
Yeah, 17-14 right now. It's a dire situation for the boys on Fusion. They are going to pick up a Charming camp in the top lane to try and even that one out. It's going to do a good job. Good job pushing out the old cannon, but you know the Punisher's being picked up again. Same story every single time, and the combos onto Nick Nick. Goodbye.
Oh wow, Nick can actually go up. He's gonna wow. So really just playing Fission, man. They're just really playing to their strengths here. And look at Demise actually going for the stun combo. Moves does get stunned. He is going down. We don't care if you're a tank, my friend. Wow, Fission just unlipped with the damage there. Demise feeling so confident with the range on that Ravage. It's just showing. You can be so aggressive.
Yeah, I think they're just literally just being outclassed in this game here. And everything's been going right for the boys in Fission right now. They're going to find themselves another keep with the Punisher. This is going to go towards the core unless they try and leash it to the bottom keep. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. They've got two members down. Kael'thas is about to respawn. Bless Shield is available when China does come back up. But Phoenix don't think it's going to be enough. They're going to go on towards the new break. Burrow charge can't even be used. They're on the core now. There goes, Hux is dancing there. He realizes this game is over. This is game, set, match. Game number one is going to go in favor of Fission.
Definitely, and Fission's doing so well. GG has been called, unfortunately. Fusion in the first game of the Grand Finals couldn't pick it up, but they still have a chance to come back. It, of course, is the best of three, ladies and gentlemen. So if you think that was impressive, wait till you see and they come back. Maybe they got something up their sleeve and they were just, giving Fission something to be a bit too excited about. But just bear with us. Toss out your MVP predictions or MVP, who you thought they were. And Kid Fox, what do you think about that game?
It does look like he's muted, so I'll talk in a very second. But I mean, looking at who's your MVP, I think I already know.
Yeah, I'll probably have to say Demise, really. Like, Kerrigan just punching out there. I mean, so if we looked at the damage charts, he did do more than the Kerrigan, but it's not always about the damage, Skimmy, is it?
And no, I mean, it's also about just the actual plays that you set up. I mean, people get very paranoid or very sort of possessed by like, oh, I'm top damage, I'm top this, I'm top that, so I must be the best player. But, padding stats isn't the key to success, if you will. You know, if you've actually set up those plays for somebody to be able to do that damage, then you've done your job far better, in my opinion.
We saw so many multiple people stunned as well. Maelstrom being used very aggressively, which is one of the ults that you need to use aggressively, and it enabled ETC to be so much more of a pain, don't you think? Because you saw the Kerrigan going in so deep, they'd pop all the CC to try and slow her down, and then ETC would just say, you know what, my turn. Bam. Shreds up the guitar and mosh pit.
I think really the fact that Nick the Mick didn't take Arcane Barrier, it still baffles me. I don't understand what the sort of thought process was behind that.
Especially with their style team comp as well.
It used to be something that we saw pre-nerf to Arcane Barrier when it was about 25 globes, but now it's 20. It's just so much easier when you can bounce between lanes to grab that one. So very curious about that one. But we are going to bounce back to Kit Fox now. Who was the MVP from the chat that we see?
Well, they seem to think that Demise played a pretty good game there, as I can't remember who he was now. It's just eluding me having played, but Demise seems to be the flavour of the game in the Twitch chat. Now, boys, that is only the first map. We have got possibly two more maps to go if Fusion can come back hard. But Fusion taking that one, previous winners So they go one round up in the grand final of this week 3 of the Gamestar Heroes of the Storm Ember series. Boys, it's up in the air, this one, but Demise seems to be the viewer's player of choice.
I think we can all agree this. I mean, he played fantastically. Like, the damage doesn't lie as well. I mean, obviously, it's not all of it, but we saw the plays. He did fantastically. So, congratulations, Kerrigan. Excuse me, I should say Demise. You go into the draw to win the Plantronics Rig 500 HD headset. So, can't go wrong. Get that. And, you're going in the draw if you win it. Maybe send it my way or Skimmy's way. Cheers. But, we're going to be getting into the next game soon, so I think we'll just take a short intermission as we get all the teams prepared, get the drafts ready, all that sort of carry on, and be right back with you.